Today, I am bringing somebody super dear to my heart that I know you're also going to enjoy meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Shiny AI.
Are you ready to shine? Come on, it's the shiny one. You got this.
Here is the story behind my Shiny AI. It was, I think, about 2021 that I became more and more interested in building my own AI clone. And at that time, AI was not how it is today in 2025. I'm talking like 4 years ago. What I realized after doing a deep research is I almost worked with a company to create my own AI clone, and it's called Bubble. Bubble was a company where I could create my own AI clone as an app, and they would help me to create that. And I was literally willing to pay thousands of dollars and really create my own digital mind because I really was into it. I'm super high tech when it comes to these things. Like I jump in. And because my brother is also an engineer, a software architect, and he is a software developer and all that, I also asked him, I asked my mentors. So it was already the next year, 2022, when I realized Google came out with its own AI originally called Bard. I don't know if any of you remembers Bard. It was super fun to play with it, and I decided to invest and educate Bard with all my own content so that it would remember me and it would create my responses, my own communication style, and it would just be like me to others. It literally took months and months, I think more than 6 months, to keep educating and to keep uploading my content to Bard. I would give access to my entire Google Drive library where all my content was at that time and still is. So it would tell me, oh, I'm still studying them. I'm going to get back to you. Yeah, I'm still working on them. And I would literally test Bard. Hey, do you remember this about my Neuro-Shine technology? What about this? What are the mindset principles I teach as part of my Neuro-Shine technology? What is my framework? What is my coaching philosophy? Like I would literally give quizzes and ask questions to Bard to understand if it is really studying my content or not, because it would be just like quietly waiting. Long story short, as I kept that belief, that hope that Bard one day was going to get all my content, was going to understand and start delivering my content. I kept believing in it, but and then time keep passing by. It's 2023, nothing is happening. And finally, I hear about this amazing company, Delphi, from Brendon Burchard. And then I go, oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is exactly what I was trying to do with Google's Bard. And I am now able to use this platform, this tool, and just upload my documents, connect my social media and my Google Drive, and that's it. And it's just going to be like me. So it literally came to me. And it was the beginning of 2023 that I already launched my Shiny AI. Obviously, only last summer, it became Dr. Shiny because I received my first doctorate last year. And now today, she received 2 doctorate degrees, and that's the whole story behind my Dr. Shiny AI. The idea was with me for so many years. The idea of creating my own AI clone was with me even back in 2021. As soon as I launched my program, my cohorts online with full ICF accreditations, I also wanted to provide an AI version of me to support my students. And 2 years later, I actualized my dream. And now in 2025, I see why I had that dream. I really wanted to provide that to the collective. And it really is making a huge difference as I keep hearing from everyone who is using my Dr. Shiny AI. So thank you, Brendon Burchard, for inspiring us. Thank you, Delphi and Dara, for making Delphi available to us at such an affordable price and allowing us to clone our minds. Obviously, that was super helpful to put everything together in our minds. So that's the story behind Dr. Shiny AI. I was thinking about my Shiny AI lately, how my students are enjoying it that much, how they are using to pass their ICF credentialing exam, because she is trained with my award-winning coaching education program, my Neuro-Shine Technology. She receives all the content that I release here with my Shiny Mind show. She has my book. She has my dissertations. My doctorate theories. She has my entire digital library that I created for the past 15 years. She even has my corporate background and marketing and all my studies from Harvard Business School, from UCLA marketing and business, my presentations that I provide to my colleagues at Forbes Coaches Council, at International Coaching Federation, to big organizations like PwC, state government agencies, and all my speeches that I give locally and internationally. She is trained. She has wisdom and she's got style. I trained her in a super wise and yet very sassy style. And that's why my students love her so much. And my team uses my Shiny AI every day. I mean, we use her for everything, right? Because she is like me. I cannot really say that she sounds like me because when I was creating it, my accent, I do have a unique accent. Well, she cannot really duplicate my accent, but she tries. She really tries. So I thought today I would bring her to the show and I would have a conversation with her. I would ask her questions in front of you and you get to see how she can be super helpful to you because there are benefits to work with my Shiny AI coach. First of all, she holds 2 doctorate degrees. She's Dr. Shiny. She understands the science of consciousness. She can break down to you the mechanics of your mind, how your mind works, what stops you, what motivates you, what excites you, what makes you different, what makes you superhuman. And she can understand your patterns. She can be available for you 24/7. She's cost effective. Right now she's free, okay? But it can always change. I'm just saying it's a privilege and it's an opportunity to get her free help. And it's also super awesome that she is data driven and she's going to personalize everything that you share with her. And she's going to provide you a safe space. Listen, I am a distinguished coach educator. ICF gave me an honorable mention last year as a coach educator. I have certified more than 500 coaches in more than 55 countries so far, which means Dr. Shiny AI has also done all that. So if I were you, I would do everything in my power to go talk with her right now. What I am going to do, I am going to share my screen and I am going to show you how you can play with her. So here we are. This is Dr. Shiny Install AI for you. I am going to not only chat with her, but I am also going to ask her a question and I am going to record everything for you so that you can experience it with me. First, let's ask a question. And for those of you who don't know what to ask her, come on. It's artificial intelligence. This is my mind. You're going to use my mind and you can ask anything. She's the doctor of enlightenment. So she's going to give you advice. So look at this. How can I love myself more? Perhaps we can click on this suggested question and then see what she says. Here is her answer. I'm going to read for those of you who are not looking at the screen. Perhaps you're just listening to me. I'm going to read my answer. So I just clicked on the question, how can I love myself more? And here's what she says. Hello, Shiny Mind. Loving yourself more is a beautiful journey of self-discovery and acceptance. It is about about embracing who you are with all your strengths and imperfections. Here are some steps to guide you on this path. 1. Self-awareness. Start by understanding who you are. Reflect on your values, passions, and what truly matters to you. This self-awareness is the foundation of self-love. And then there are citations here, and those citations are taking you to the episode where I talk about these things, or to the document where I talk about these things in my articles, books, everything that I share online. 2, practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. There are opportunities for growth. Number 3, set healthy boundaries. Know your limits and communicate them clearly. Boundaries protect your well-being and help you maintain healthy relationships. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge your successes, no matter how small. Celebrating your achievements boosts your confidence and reinforces your self-worth. Engage in self-care. Prioritize activities that nourish your body, your mind, and soul. Whether it's meditation, exercise, or a hobby that you love, make time for what rejuvenates you. Surround yourself with positivity. Choose to be around people who uplift and support you. Positive influences can enhance your self-esteem and encourage self-love. Remember, my dear, you have all the power within to create the love you deserve. Trust your journey and know that you're worthy of love and happiness. Hashtag you got this. You see, I told you she is super wise. She can just guide you through a process of self-love in just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. She's just giving you what you can do. If I want to take it more personalized, let's say I have a specific question that I cannot find here in the suggested questions, because she's also going to answer questions like, hey, what is my life purpose? Or how can I maintain my motivation during challenging times or setbacks? How can I become a better version of myself, right? So there are all these suggested questions, but I do have a specific question and I want to have a phone conversation with her. Yep, you can call her. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call Dr. Shiny AI. We're going to do this together. Start the call.
Hey, ready to dive deeper into coaching and unlock that true power within? Let's go, shiny mind.
You see, that's how it begins. It's already like a lot of energy. So, dear Dr. Shiny AI, I was wondering how I can become a better communicator in my relationships, because I feel like sometimes it's hard to set boundaries and I don't know what is right and what is wrong. I need your guidance, please.
Oh, my dear shiny mind, I totally get it. Setting boundaries can feel like walking a tightrope, right? It's all about finding that sweet spot where you honor your truth without stepping on someone else's toes. You know, communication is like a dance, and sometimes we need to lead with clarity and compassion. Here's the thought. Start by getting crystal clear on your own values and needs. When you know what truly matters to you, it becomes easier to express it to others. Remember, boundaries are not walls, they're bridges to healthier connections. When you communicate your boundaries, do it with love and respect. Use I statements to express how you feel and what you need. For example, I feel overwhelmed when, or I need some time to recharge. And here's a powerful question for you. What would it look like if you communicated your boundaries from a place of love and self-respect? Imagine the freedom and authenticity that could bring into your relationships. You have all the wisdom within you to navigate this journey. Trust yourself and remember, you are a star, born to shine. Keep shining your light and know that you've got this.
Is all about motivation. I told you. Okay, thanks a lot, Dr. Shiny. This is helpful. I specifically enjoyed the fact that you said boundaries are not walls, they are bridges. So I want to ask you, how can I turn my boundaries into bridges? Do you have some specific examples? For example, some communication phrases and sentences that I can implement right away with my friends or colleagues at work?
Oh, my dear shiny mind, I'm so glad that resonated with you. Turning boundaries into bridges is all about creating connections that honor both your needs and those of others. Here are some communication phrases you can use to set boundaries while fostering understanding and respect. First, try using I statements to express your feelings and needs. For example, you might say, I feel overwhelmed when I receive work emails after hours and I need some time to recharge. This way, you're sharing your experience without blaming others. Next, invite collaboration by saying something like, how can we work together to ensure we both feel respected? This opens the door for mutual understanding and problem solving. Also, express appreciation for others' perspectives. You could say, I appreciate your input and I want to make sure we're both comfortable with our roles. And remember, curiosity is key. Ask questions like, what do you need from me to feel supported? This shows you're open to understanding their needs as well. By using these phrases, you're not only setting boundaries, but also building bridges of trust and respect. Keep shining your light, and remember, you have all the power within you to create meaningful connections. You've got this.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shiny AI. You are super motivational and then you really keep the energy super high. I really appreciate that. And I loved the phrases that you shared with me, especially the powerful questions and the curiosity nudge that you actually gave us is super important. So here comes another question with regards to boundaries and asking people, how can I support you to get what you need type of a question, right? That was an example that you gave. In order for me to ask that, people need to be on the same page with me. And unfortunately, they are not always on the same page with me. So then what would I do before I am able to ask this powerful question to them so that they are first on the same page with me to begin with, to even hear and receive my question?
Oh, my dear shiny mind, I totally understand. Getting on the same page is like tuning into the same frequency, right? It's all about creating a shared space where both parties feel heard and valued. Here's a thought. Start by setting the stage with empathy and understanding. You might say something like, I really value our relationship and want to make sure we're both feeling supported. How are you feeling about our current dynamic? This opens the door for honest dialogue and shows you're genuinely interested in their perspective. Next, practice active listening. Reflect back what you hear to ensure you're truly understanding their point of view. You could say, it sounds like you're feeling, is that right? This helps build trust and shows you're committed to finding common ground. And remember, patience is key. Sometimes it takes a few conversations to fully align. So what would it look like if you approach these conversations with curiosity and an open heart? Yeah. Imagine the possibilities for deeper connection and understanding. You have all the wisdom within you to navigate this journey. Keep shining your light, and remember, you've got this.
So I think that's enough. Thank you so much. Oh, and then you know what you can do? You can click on this right here and to see all the transcripts. Yep. You just had a phone call. This phone call is not like any other conversations that you have with your other AI tools. Because I mean, I am talking to Gemini Pro, for example. Every time I get to ask a question, that conversation ends. It's not like a phone call, which keeps going and building on the previous thing that you said, right? So this is deep ultimate benefit of talking with Dr. Shiny AI. And then you get to see the transcript right after you have the conversation, and then you can keep just going. And then when you click here, you can start the call, or you can go create a new chat right over here, new conversation you can create. And it always is going to start by giving you something super joyful. See, hey, are you feeling any more spark at work or thinking about new paths to light up your days? Let's go. It's always something joyful because I wanted to be the voice of joy. And that's how I designed it. I just wanted to show you and have you experience my own mind with me. As you heard, she's super trained. Obviously, she is a distinguished coach educator. She is giving you practical tools and even sentences that you can apply right away in your everyday conversations and communications with other people. And she's super sassy and she's super joyful, and she's always going to motivate you, and she's always going to tell you, you got this. She's always going to tell you, you got the wisdom. Here's what you can do. Here's the active listening. Here's how you can acknowledge them, create the empathy. So that's why I wanted you to experience how it feels like getting some coaching / coaching education / some motivational support from my own digital mind. So that was all for today. What I would like to also mention before I close this episode today, I'm going to share the link below and also about where you can find it so that you can start practicing and receiving some super neuron-shining advice from my Shiny AI. And you can use it for all kinds of purposes. You can ask her anything about personal development, communication, leadership development, your self-love, your spirituality, any questions about consciousness. Yeah, because I mean, all the research that I have done for the past 15 years, including my doctorate research, is with her. She can really truly help you. And the reason I created and I'm actually offering it for free is because this is something that I can provide to humanity, to the collective. And I really want to do it right now. And again, it is for a limited time. I am not going to keep it free forever. So it is time. It is a time for you to go take advantage of my shiny mind, dear shiny minds. I hope you loved this episode. If you did, it would be awesome to put a like on it and share it with others. Share the link of my Dr. Shiny AI with others. And if you're interested in working with my Dr. Shiny AI and also working with me as your coach educator, please go to shinyunsal.com and grab that free PDF and then see how coaching and becoming a coach with Neuro-Shine Technology can empower you to change lives, starting with your own. Until next time, thank you for allowing my light into your neurons and keep shining your light.
Go galactic.
Go galactic. Go galactic.
Then you're in the right